Oh, I'm high. Man, that blunt. I'm so high, I'm finna kill somebody. Hey, buddy, that's what they said a gang member, a gang leader from the Goonies. They say this guy, Ronaldo Blackman, we all know about him. They say he was a gang chief over the Gangster Disciples. They had a crew. He was like the gang leader of them. You know, it's like a crew full of gang bangers, you know, the roughest ones, the most toughest ones in the city. Um, they claim this guy was responsible for a lot of murders. They actually only got him in this crew book for like 6 murders, all kind of stuff, robberies and all kind of vicious. They said they was killing rival gang members, and these were some of the toughest gangs in the city. A lot of people only know about O Block, but this one of the toughest street gangs. The feds then took down a lot of crews from O Block to them to a lot more crews and stuff like that. Can't forget they actually got down on the Four Corner Hustlers on the west side of Chicago a couple years ago. Main 4CG was involved in that. So the feds been locking down on these crews. This guy Ronaldo, he finna be sentenced actually in a couple days Friday. They gonna give him his time. He was caught in a federal conspiracy for murders, bodies, drugs, robberies, guns, homicides, carjackings, hijackings, invasions, all kind of shit. They actually finna sentence him, and his lawyer came up with a defense for him to kind of get like a lower sentence. They said he was born with cocaine in his system, so that's the reason why he killed these people, because he was born with dope in his system. Hit the like button. Gold on this video, 1,000 likes. People need to know about this because a lot of people know about the Goonies, and know about this guy right here. They said that he was born with dope in his system, cocaine in his system. He had a hard life. And people need to look into people that's born with dope in them, babies that's born crack babies. They need to look into that because, a lot of these kids that's born with crack in their system, they be very aggressive, got a lot of aggression in them, be ready to shoot people, kill people. They say it's no secret that, you can basically look at somebody and tell if they good or not. And that comes from a lot of that crack baby stuff, They said that when he was born, when he was younger, he had crack in his system. And a lot of these crimes he committed when he was like 18, 19, 20, and, he was still under the young brain, so it could have been the cocaine that his mama took. I ain't gonna lie, that do kind of sound kind of far-fetched, wow, but then again, crack babies is real. People know about that. A lot of people stop talking about that, but growing up, you can tell that crack baby syndrome was real. A kid grew up without a dad, growing up in the projects, mama strung out on dope. That kid probably gonna be out here vicious, robbing people, all kind of stuff, crack baby, yeah. They basically using that. That ain't a defense that been used in a long time, to say that this guy, had, brain problems and shit like that because of crack. A lot of people don't want to go along with that. They say, man, that's an excuse. That grown ass nigga knew what he was doing. He was out here killing people, not giving a fuck about nobody, gang banging. His ass got what he got. But you got to understand, when celebrities and famous people and athletes commit crimes and get caught doing stuff, they get to claiming stuff like CTE, brain injuries, like during footballs. When football players kill people, when they die, they study their brain and said they had CTE. This man only killed his wife, killed his son in a homicide, suicide, only because he had brain injuries from playing football. Some people say, man, CTE is just a rich person defense. That nigga was crazy when he killed his people. So they trying to use basically that kind of same little method when it comes to, this guy Ronaldo. They say he was a high-ranking member of the Gangster Disciples. He was ordering hits and getting people out his own self. But they said he had crack in his system when he was born, 18, 19, 20-some years ago. And it's still in his system. And that's the reason why his brain all twisted up. Now he's killing people, not giving a fuck about nobody. And the feds and doctors and people don't want to stamp that and recognize that the crack baby syndrome is really real out here. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist, But I wanted to bring that to your attention. Ronaldo Blackman, chief over the Goonies. He finna be sentenced Friday. This guy might be getting sentenced with multiple life sentences, might get the death penalty, who knows. But his lawyers and attorneys are saying he was a crack baby, and that's the only reason why his brain was crazy like that and did that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think about that, because this crazy, and I read everything. It's the homie truth. And Happy New Year's.